I'm back with what the billionaires in Silicon Valley are talking about. While Anthropic is complaining about Chinese OpenAI models stealing their IP through distillation methods, they were slicing up potentially rare books and discarding them after using them for Claude pre-training data. It all connects to Jensen Huang finally making an appearance on X for the first time ever. For context, in 2025, there's this landmark court case that determines that when Anthropic took a bunch of physical books, sliced them up, scanned them for Claude pre-training data because they wanted Claude to speak intellectually, not just regurgitate the slop on random blog posts on the internet, that it was transformative use and technically allowed. But then when they found out they also used a bunch of books that were basically pirated, that was not allowed. And so Anthropic ends up paying $1.5 billion in August to repay all of these authors. They internally called it Project Panama, and new documents show that they were afraid of the public finding out. Destroying books bothers people in almost a philosophical way. Some of the periods of time where there have been mass burnings or destruction of books is in 1930s Germany. There's a famous line from the 1800s, where they burn books, they will eventually burn people. But now, Jensen Huang has just taken to X because there's rumors Trump and the US government might try to ban open source Chinese models. This is on the heels of the Kimi K3 release, which on certain benchmarks was shown to almost match the capability of frontier models. This open letter basically says that open source is vital for the research community. It's vital for companies being able to own their data. OpenAI, Palantir, Google, all the big dogs basically co-signed this letter. Anthropic is silent. They later come out with their own blog post that basically says, we're not pro banning open source, but we think it can be dangerous. They say that these Chinese models are distilling on their work, which is a violation of their terms and services. What makes this also ironic is they're mad that Chinese companies are illegally distilling from the models that they created from illegally distilling. I think Trump really values the tech community, so I do think this letter will make him reconsider banning Chinese open source.